Purchase your Hamilton Husky DVD set today from APN Video Sports. High quality and entertaining. Call APN Video today, 623-936-5585. Reserve your next sporting event today with APN Video Sports. Call 623-936-5585 or go to our website at apnvideo.com. Our athlete recruitment films have paved the way to over $35 million in scholarship offers. APN is Arizona's leader in sports video coverage. Well, the gridiron action is back here on APN Sports as we travel to North Phoenix and Sandra Day O'Connor High School. The Eagles taking on the Hamilton Huskies. Football is next. Tradition. By definition, it's a word that means the handing down of beliefs and customs. But at Hamilton, the word tradition takes on a much greater meaning.
Good job, Skill.
It's the passing down of a commitment level practiced by few. The word commitment means more to a Husky than to the average player. It's an obligation carried out by the great teams of the past.
Bring Davis in motion. They like that play over the right side. He's got some room to run out to the 40.
And Gruner finds Dubosky near midfield, slicing through the secondary. He'll go unabated to the end zone. And it's a striving for excellence to be continued by a new generation.
Middle of June, we up early, bright and early in the morning, ready to get this grind on. Gonna outwork everybody, we're gonna be more physical. We're gonna be faster than everybody, gonna hit everybody hard. It's all about.
The commitment to being the best comes at a price few are willing to pay. The next generation of Husky footballers has the responsibility of continuing a legacy that has produced 7 state titles, 11 championship games. Davis and Hill in the 2003 state championship belongs to the Huskies. Highest winning percentage ever in Arizona football. Undefeated at home since 2004.
Trammell McGill, the 6', 100.
And a 53-game win streak, the longest in state history. Husky football is about leadership, and leadership matters. Since 1999, Hamilton football has won 194 games against just 20 losses. Tradition. It's the quest for the gold ball. It's the quest to be your best on and off the field. Hamilton Huskies football. The great tradition continues. APN Sports is proud to present Hamilton Husky football. It's our season premiere of the Huskies, and it's coming to you from Sandra Day O'Connor High School. We're in Northwest Phoenix. And today's game, beautiful night for football, 92 degrees, our game time temperature. Steve Bellis, a gentleman on the right, 103 wins, only 9 losses, the highest winning percentage of any active coach in the state of Arizona. Of course, the Huskies coming off another great season. They go to the state finals. They lose to Mountain Point. They lose big. They find themselves pretty much in the same situation they were in to start the 2012 season after finishing the 11th season with a big loss at the hands of Desert Vista. So hopes are high, anticipation is very high, and I think this Hamilton's team's only goal, as it is each and every year, is to win that gold ball. Well, the Eagles have come onto the field. This has been a struggling program. They were 2 wins, 8 losses a season ago. John Rodriguez, their head coach. The program started all the way back in 2004. Let's take a look at our our captains here today in week 1 of the Gridiron campaign. Number 8, the 6'7" quarterback, James Zazinski. On the corner there is Caleb Peart. He is number 9, 6'2", 240, senior defensive lineman. Number 54, outstanding long snapper and center Grant Johnston. And number 5 is hard-hitting linebacker David DeSilva. Hamilton had a all-time organization high in losses a year ago. They dropped 3 games. They have lost 5 in the last 2. But overall, this is a program that has lost just 20 games since 1999. So still the premier football program, even though they are not defending champions. They'll have a bye week next week, and then they will be taking on the Brophy Broncos at Phoenix College 2 weeks from tonight. So Hamilton will be receiving the opening kickoff, and we'll be back with exciting Huskies football on APN. I'm Jeff Lowry. Mars Croma, the outstanding return man, wide receiver, the very speedy and talented Kyler Burke in his junior year, 6'1", 170 pounds. Multi-purpose player as we get set for football here. Terry Griggs will be doing the kicking honors for O'Connor, who come out in the white pants and the light blue tops. And it's week number 1 of the high school gridiron campaign on APN Video Sports. Line drive kick. This one finally picked up by Croma near the 15. Races up across the 25 and corralled nicely near the 27. After about a 13-yard return, Haben won the tackle that time. And a look at the offensive front line. They are led by number 52 up front, and that's Colton Hayes, a sophomore at 220 pounds, 67. Also leading the charge, Chris Collins, who got some playing time last year in this. And Dalton Hasselgrove, number 50, getting the start, the senior at 266. First play from scrimmage, and Zazinski, the quarterback, 6'7" senior, takes off with it himself and gets it up to the 30 and a pickup of close to 3 yards on the play. Brought down there defensively by number 52, Partridge. Second down, let's call it 2nd down and 8. No score, we're in the first quarter. Jeff Lowry, APN Video Sports. Fly sweep to the far side of the field, and Burke tried to cut it back, and he is going to be thwarted on the play after a gain of 1. Chris Davis, 6'2", 180-pound junior, got in there with the big stick, and it brings up 3rd down and about 6 yards here for Hamilton on the opening series of the 2014 season. No score, first quarter action. Outside of 10 minutes left to play. The quick pass to Kersilic over midfield. He makes the catch near the 44 and gets it inside O'Connor territory, and our first down of the season belongs to Brandon Kersilic, the very, very talented senior wideout. Some of the best hands, and runs his routes as well as anybody at the high school level. Here's Zazinski, and he finds a wide open receiver. Chip Hansen is down inside the 30, and a pickup of better than 20 yards on the play for the Huskies. But a penalty against Hamilton will bring it back. Scoreless tie, first quarter action. First down, they'll redo first down. And now 1st and 15, Zazinski on a delayed handoff. This is Johnson getting the call, and Johnson got tripped up. Another tremendous play. The number 52, Alex Partridge, the 5'11", 165-pound down lineman. Undersized. He looks a little bigger than that. 2nd down after a gain of 4. 2nd down, 11 to gain the line. Quick pass near side. This is Burke, and he is all the way down inside Connor territory to the 36, and that's a first down. A pickup of 14 yards for Kyler Burke. Move the chains for Hamilton, and, well, a nice sustained drive here for Steve Bellis and company. Offensive coordinator is Deke Schutz. The defensive coordinator, Lane Reynolds. Handoff pitch out, running left, and a big-time stop. O'Connor does not seem to be intimidated by the aura of the Hamilton Huskies coming out, and Brandon Bohan, 5'9", 170-pound senior, in on the tackle. A loss of 2, 2nd down and 12 from right around the 38 of the Eagles. Hamilton and the Eagles in a scoreless tie. First quarter action, penalty marker down, and this will be a 5-yard infraction. Game time temperature, and it feels pretty good out here, especially this time of year, 92 degrees. Screen pass far side. Burke inside the 40, inside the 35, pushing the pile, and all the way down close to the 32-yard line. So a nice run there after the catch as Burke got it set up on the screen pass from Zazinski. And this drive eating up some clock here, better than 3 minutes. Zazinski on third down and short. Zazinski to throw, and it is caught, and it's Burke again. And that's enough for the first down as he made the catch near the 23 and then immediately pushed out of bounds. So the Hamilton Huskies looking to score on their very first possession of the 2014 season. First down and 10 as they get it right around right just outside the red zone of the 20. Johnson gets the call left side. Ari Johnson, 5'10", 190-pound senior. Picks up about 4 on the play, bringing up second down and 6, maybe 5. Zazinski at quarterback. He'll hand off as they run it again to the left side, and this time Johnson's going to be stopped awfully close to a first down. 55 was the big man in there, Cole Sutton, 5'10", 220. And that was indeed enough for the first down. So Johnson, 2 carries, the last 2 carries for better than 12 yards on the plays. So it's going to go from just inside the O'Connor Eagle 9-yard line. Zazinski on play action, and he fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Luke got the air. And just like that, Hamilton draws first blood, and they lead it 6-0 with the talented kicker and Dylan Brown coming up. So Luke got the air, the senior tight end. We may see Tyler Kennedy at that position too, who was an outstanding linebacker at the lower levels the last couple of seasons. Hamilton only returning 2 starters from their club that went to the state championship last year. So a lot of changes. Dylan Brown's kick is good, but the penalty's going to go against O'Connor, and now Zazinski raced back out onto the field, and they are, well, no, they're going to go for the single extra point, and Dylan Brown, Zazinski started out, but then gives way to Dylan Brown. He's got a new number this year in 19. He had a great year last year. He had a 46-yard field goal and a 43-yarder, and that one came against Mountain Point. And with 7:08 left to play here in the first quarter of play, the Hamilton Huskies lead it by a score of 7-0. That was a 9-yard pass to Gauthier from Zazinski, and it capped off an 82-yard drive for the Huskies. Now the Eagles racing to the far side on the kickoff. About a 16-yard return and outstanding coverage. Looks like he might have been marked out of bounds back inside the red zone, and so Hamilton will come out on defense. Your guess is as good as mine who made the tackle there. And that's good if you are the special teams coach for this Hamilton Husky team when you've got 4 or 5 guys right around the ball carrier. So first down and 10 near the 20, and the sophomore quarterback comes out throwing. He got hit as he threw the ball as Rand applied the pressure. It falls incomplete. Well, Garrett Rand, who got some playing time as a freshman, Caleb Peart, number 9, a couple of outstanding guys on that defensive front wall. Ramiro Rubio gets the start at 240, wearing number 51. And it's second down and 10. They'll hand off. They'll run it to the left side. Getting the edge is their very talented running back, and that is Noah Berenke, who we saw last year at the penalty is going against the Eagles. 7-0 lead for Hamilton on defense, their first defensive series. And the quarterback, as I said, the sophomore Mark Ridge throwing. Balin Markridge, who we saw last year, I think playing at the JV level as a freshman. He's got a lot of talent. He will hand off on the next play, and Hamilton's defense all over it. Garrett Rand and Caleb Peart. These These guys are going to have a huge year if Hamilton is going to get back into that championship caliber. And Salisi Kolomantangi, also number 68 on that defensive front wall for Lane Reynolds' defense. And we'll talk about him later as they come out on defense again. And this time, Mark Ridge's kick out of play. He shanked it. It was corralled by head coach Steve Bellis, who is in his 9th year as the head coach of the Hamilton Huskies, as we are now 6 minutes into the season and a 7-0 lead for the Huskies. They'll start from their 42-yard line of the O'Connor Eagles first quarter action. James Zazinski back at quarterback. And you'll see Travis Lockhart in there as Ari Johnson gets the call. He's going to be close to a Hamilton first down as he slices his way through the secondary and picks up 9. All the way down to the 34-yard line. 9 yards on the play, 2nd and 1. Hamilton with a 7-0 lead as we approach the halfway point. Zazinski looking left, firing left. Wide open in the flats was Kersilik, and that'll be plenty enough for the first down, and that's a 14-yard pickup for the senior wideout. And I'll tell you why he was so open is because he's truly one of the best wide receivers in terms of the precision of his route running. So first down and 10 from the 20, and Zazinski calling his own number. The late pitch. Here's Burke heading towards the end zone, and he's found the promised land. Kyler Burke is into the end zone on a 20-yard scamper, running to his right side. He goes unabated to the end zone, and it's 13-0 Hamilton. So Burke with his first touchdown, his first points of the 2014 season. And now out of the hold of the quarterback, Travis Lockhart. Dylan Brown is in for his second attempt, and looks like O'Connor just jumped off sides. Long snapper is Grant Johnston, the 6'3", 230-pound senior center. So now Zazinski is in for the 2-point conversion for Hamilton, and they will hand off, and over that B gap right, Harry Johnson is into the end zone, a 2-pointer, and it's 15-0. So 2 scores here in the opening quarter of play. This one coming at the 4:50 mark, and you're watching the Hamilton Huskies on APN Video Sports. Dylan Brown with a line drive kick, fielded back near the 10-yard line, race it up to the 20, breaks to the outside far side, and then wrapped up there by De Silva, number 5. David De Silva, number 5, number 22 in on the play. Braxton Banashevsky, one of the true hard-nosed players on this Hamilton Husky team. And, well, it's first down and 10, and they'll start from their own 24-yard line. The quarterback handing off, and Hamilton, boy, really stacking it up as they run that one over center, and it was Garrett Rand again. Bottom of the heap, another one of my favorite players on this team, John Overall. One of those guys that probably not going to get 20 or 25 sacks this year, but he just does a lot of things that makes his defensive coordinator happy. So it's second down and long. Here's Mark Ridge throwing, and it is complete to the far side. Caught at the 30, but then immediately wrapped up. I think 20, I want to see if that's Banashevsky over there. Yep, Banashevsky, and Luciano Avila was in the vicinity. Good enough for 9 yards. Brings the ball up to about the 33, and it's third down and 1 as the Eagles try to keep their second possession alive here. And here's the run. Big power sweep to the left side, short side of the field. And that run will net the Eagles a first down as they get it across the 40 to the 42, and a pickup of close to 8 yards on the play. Nice run there by Baranik. Noah Baranke, excuse me. So first down and 10 for the Sandra Day O'Connor Eagles. We're in the first quarter and a false start against the offense. Program that started back in the mid-2000s. Haven't had a lot of success over here yet, but Well, they got some athletes on this team, and a broken play, and the end result is a quarterback sack by Garrett Rand, number 93. Garrett, a 3-year starter, a junior, 6'3", 272 pounds. A physical specimen out there, no question about it. And they lose quite a bit on that play, close to, 10, 11 yards on the play. And it's 2nd and 21. And again, pressure on the quarterback. And, oh, what a shot by Garrett Rand. And I didn't hear the whistle come in until Rand really applied the pressure that time. It'll be interesting to see. That's going to go against Hamilton. This is going to be a personal foul. And I don't know if you can really blame Hamilton in that situation, though it did look like Garrett Rand got a lot of the helmet. That was a late whistle by the officials. We'll see if Steve Bellis comes out and argues, and well, he's having a discussion with the officials, not too animated. Steve Bellis, tremendous job. He took over for John Wren, who started this entire program back in 1999. Eventually got Hamilton to 2 state championships in 03 and 04. Almost won a 3rd consecutive in 05. A 99-yard drive by Brophy in that last play, that last minute of the game, as that pass goes incomplete. And now broken up nicely by Robinson. They'll bring up 4th down. And the Eagles will be punting to the dangerous Morris Croma. 5'11", 180-pounder, who also plays cornerback and running back. Mark Ridge's kick is going to go all the way down, can you believe it, to the 1-yard line. Close to a 50-yard punt. In fact, it's 54 yards on the punt. And so here in the first quarter, Hamilton leading at 15-0. They have scored in each of their first 2 possessions, and now our first look at the quarterback, Travis Lockhart, and he will hand off, and Johnson around the left edge, actually call that Kyler Burke. And he is across the 5 and up to about the 7-yard line. Call it the 6-yard line, 2nd down and 4 after a gain of 6 for Kyler Burke, the junior. Fake the pass, and they'll run a bit of a counter here. Didn't get much, a gain of a yard. 3rd down, 3rd and 3 here for the Hamilton Huskies. First quarter action. Hamilton with a 15-0 lead. They have had touchdowns by Gauthier through the air and Burke on the ground, a 20-yard run on their last possession. Speaking of Burke, trying to get the first down, and he does as he dances at the 10. It dives for about the 14-yard line. A pickup of close to 6 yards, and Hamilton gets a fresh set of downs. They are led by their center, 54, Grant Johnston, up front. This offensive line has looked good so far. Quarterback, Travis Lockhart, 170 pounds, quick screen pass. Here's Burke going to work, up across the 30, and to the 35. You can move those chains again. It's a first down. He had some good lead blocking that time. Looked like Richard Reed was out there, and that's the end of the first quarter. It's all Hamilton. It's 15-0 on APN. Well, a nice-looking facility here at O'Connor High School in Northwest Phoenix, just a couple of miles to the west of I-17, up here on Happy Valley Road. Jeff Lowry, APN Sports. And a fresh set of downs here for Lockhart and company, and he'll throw high to the far side, and it's incomplete. Our game today is being brought to you by our athlete recruitment films. For more, go to our website at apnvideo.com. 2nd down and 10. Lockhart in relief of Zazenski and handing off, and the first touch of the night for Johnny Bailey. And he'll be brought down by several of these players as Brandon Kersilik will spread wide to the near side. Slot receiver near side is Kyler Burke, number 4, who goes in motion, and a wing handoff, and he gets it across the 45 and up to the Hamilton 48-yard line, and plenty enough for the first down for the Hamilton Huskies, and another tackle by Alex Partridge. So far, their leading tackler. Second quarter action, Hamilton leads at 15-0. Out of shotgun, Lockhart. He will hand off to Ari Johnson. Johnson over left tackle. Johnson across midfield and down to the 47-yard line, and a pickup of close to 5 yards on the play. Beautiful sunset behind the press box and the beautiful mountains up here in North Phoenix. Second down and 5, and a fly sweep. But hold the phone. We got a false start going against the offense, and a 5-yard penalty moves them back close to 2nd and 10. Back inside Hamilton territory at the 48. Lockhart, his first series after Zazinski led at quarterback a couple of touchdown drives, and Lockhart calling his own number, running left, and Partridge again on the stop for the O'Connor Eagles after a pickup of 1 for Travis. Third down, and we'll call it third and about 9, maybe 8.5. From the 49 again, working out a shotgun, and Lockhart over the middle. There's Burke, makes the catch at the 30, slips a tackle at the 5, and he's found the promised land. Kyler Burke from Travis Lockhart, and they are on their feet here on the visitor side of the field, and Hamilton leads it 21-0. A 51-yard pass play as Dylan Brown hits his second of 2 extra point attempts, and with 9:48 left to go here in the first half, it is all Hamilton. Second touchdown of the day for Burke. He has had 1 through the air and 1 on the ground, and already over 100 yards in total yardage, at least from scrimmage. So Hamilton with touchdowns from Gauthier and Burke through the air, and 1 on the ground by Burke, lead at 22-0. A 2-point conversion by Johnson and 2 extra point plays by Dylan Brown. He's 2 for 2 on extra point kicks. De Silva and Banaszewski getting in on that last play. Quick run straight up the middle, brings up second down and about 6. 22-0 Hamilton. 7 state championships in the last 11 years, winning their first in 03, and Markridge's pass is incomplete, bringing up third down. In the vicinity defensively was Luciano Avila for the Hamilton Huskies. That might be Damon Evans, excuse me. I can't tell if that's 25 or 26. Nonetheless, third down and 5. Quarterback flushed out of the pocket, running right, elects to throw the ball, and shy of the 30-yard line, it is caught on a fine play over there by, that's Michael Tyler. And that's enough for a first down. Actually, they moved it up to the 30-yard line, and that was enough for the first down. Out of shotgun, and somewhat of a delayed handoff, and he wasn't going to get very far as Rand was in there first. Big stick by the 275-pounder, and number 35, John Overall, who almost gives, he's kind of the nose tackle for this Hamilton team. He gets low better than anyone out there. Second down and long, and Markridge rolling out, firing complete to the far side. Did he make the catch? Yes, he did, and that's good enough for 4, but good coverage over there by Robinson. And it brings up third and long here once again for the Eagles. The O'Connor Eagles, they were 2-8 a year ago. John Rodriguez, their head coach. Here's the pressure on the quarterback, and he throws, and it's intercepted right around the 35-yard line, and the pick belongs to Jaquan Mayberry, the senior cornerback. He gets a glad hand from defensive coordinator Lane Reynolds, and with 7:17 left to play here in the first half, Mayberry's interception gives it right back to the Hamilton Huskies. How about that? Well, it was the pressure applied to the quarterback that forced the turnover. And now the first play from the first snap on the next possession here by Hamilton. And Zazinski tripped over either his center or the running back that was running by. Couldn't quite tell. Second down and long. Zazinski pump fakes. Now takes off with it with that 6'7" frame. And he is inside the 35. And it looks like he is going to pick up maybe about 7 or 8 yards on that play. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Huskies, who lead it 22-0. We're in quarter number 2. They scored 15 unanswered points in the first quarter, and thanks to a long pass play to Burke, is Zazinski around the left edge. He's inside the 10, the 5. He dives for the pylon, and he's going to be a couple of yards shy. A 33-yard run for James Zazinski with 5:46 on the clock. They're going to mark the ball. Well, it looks like they're actually going to mark it at the 7. Looked like he got down to around the 3. Here's a quick screen pass to the near side. Johnny Bailey is inside the 5. So actually Zazinski's run goes 26 yards. Clock at 5:15 and counting. Second down and goal to go from the 3. Hamilton trying to go up by a score of 28-0 if they can put it into the end zone. Zazinski with the quick keeper up the middle. He fumbled the ball. It was recovered by Burke. 3rd and goal, and Hamilton wants a timeout. And we'll be back. Third and goal. Hamilton changing their formation just before the snap, and it paid off. Little slant run to the right side, and Ari Johnson breaks the play to the end zone and scores from a couple of yards out. Johnson's first touchdown, varsity touchdown this year, and Dylan Brown puts a hole into that Jack Dillard Stadium scoreboard with an extra point, his 3rd. And it is now 29-0 here in quarter number 2. First down and 10. Second quarter action, 29-0. Fake the fly sweep, screen it out to the near side. Julian Stevens with Banaszewski and Avila in on the tackle for the Hamilton Huskies. Pickup of 8 yards for the Eagles. And it brings up second down and 2. Offsides against the offense, 5-yard penalty. So it moves them back to a 2nd and 7. Ball resting just inside the 40 at the 38. Markridge, sophomore right-handed throwing quarterback, steps up and could not get away from 68 Solisi Kolomantangi. 6 foot, 230 pounds. Now Solisi, back in his freshman year, it looked like this guy was going to be one of the great power backs in the state. He got injured, I believe it was late in his freshman year, as the Eagles come out and complete the pass towards midfield. Catch was made by Covington, brought down defensively and almost immediately by Robinson, and that's more than enough for the first down. Gain of 18 on the play, actually a gain of 20 to the 47, first down and 10. Handoff, being pushed back and dropped for a negative yardage play. Well, it was Robinson 21, and it was 44, Tyson Sienna, who made an awful lot of plays last year, played with a broken hand for a good chunk of the season at the JV level, and now second and long. Markridge coming out, looks a little more confident now. Fires complete to the far side, but that's for short yardage. And boy, Robinson is really laying the thunder down on these tackles. The catch was made by number 5, who is not on the roster. So a pickup of about 5 maybe on the play. Third down and 9, 29-0 lead for Hamilton. And Markridge back to pass, looking, dancing feet, flushed out to the near side. Caleb's got his first quarterback sack of 2014. Well, the sensational defensive end, 6'2", 240-pound.
Provo back.
And now on fourth down, let's see if the Eagles are going to go for it. They are, and Markridge throws, and he fires on the run, complete all the way down to the 30. 18 yards later, it's a first down. Boy, what a You could just absolutely see the talent in this number 17 quarterback, sophomore Balin Markridge. Now we got a flag on the play. Just under 2 minutes left to go, but we were talking about Salisi being just an impressive, hard-to-tackle running back, and then some injuries, didn't play. I don't think he's really played a whole lot the last 2 years, but now he's in there on the defensive side. We're going to see if this kid can excel on that side of the ball. So after the penalty against Hamilton, they have it down inside the 20-yard line, and right on cue there is Kolomantangi. Number 68, he is listed at 6 foot, 230 pounds. Markridge, the quarterback for the Eagles in the blue with the white pants. Hamilton 29-0 lead, second quarter. He fires and incomplete, and there was contact on the tight end before. That's Chris Davis, the intended receiver, and it looked like maybe he was hit before the throw got there. That is a 15-yard penalty. And, of course, an automatic first down.
2nd and 5.
So excuse me, it is now, 2nd and 5. Not sure how that happened, and they run it to the right side, and Peart in on the wrap-up that time for the Hamilton defense. So they go to the spread offense. Eagles trailing 29-0. Ball resting at the Hamilton 5. This is the best field position they've had. They screen it back to the near side. He was hit. J.J. Parson made the hit on Michael Tytler. And that's enough for a first down. They got it 1st and goal from just inside the nose of the ball, right at the 1-yard line. Inside the 1. Goal to go for the Eagles. They will hand off to the left side, and did he get in? He did. Touchdown by Astor Quaya. 5'11", 175-pounder, and, well, for the first time here tonight with 25 seconds left to go here in the first half, the Connor Eagles are on the board. Terry Griggs, the kicker. He boots one high and deep, and boy, he really put a boot into that one, but looked like it was almost wide to the left. So the Eagles are on the board. Griggs the kickoff, short kick, fielded by one of the upmen on the second line. That's Banaszewski, who returned kicks quite often last year for the JV squad, and he'll bring it up after a short yardage gain of about 5 or 6 yards to the 40. See where they mark it. Looks like it's going to be right inside the 40. And there's Banaszewski, hard hitter. He had, for the most part, played last season with a broken collarbone. So Zazinski back out there. And the quarterback with a 29-6 lead throws, and off the hands, incomplete. Chip Hansen near the 42 of the Eagles. 2nd down and 10. Hamilton scoring the first 29 points. They'll screen it out. Here's Kyler Burke going to work up across midfield. Inside the 40-yard line, dives to the 38. He'll be brought down defensively by Brandon Bowen, but not before he picks up the first down. Timeout, Hamilton. After a 22-yard pass play on a screen, Zazinski to Kyler Burke. And Kyler well over 100 yards from scrimmage here tonight. Zazinski back to pass. Hamilton trying to add on to a big lead, and he throws the bomb all the way down into the end zone for Brandon Kerselik, who was in really triple team coverage. It was broken up. Tremendous play back there. And that's the end of the first half. Well, it's all Hamilton Huskies. They score the first 29 points and lead it 29-7. We'll be back with the second half in just a moment. APN's athlete recruitment films have assisted Arizona athletes to over $35 million in scholarship offers since 2001. Check us out at apnvideo.com for more. The return will be fielded near the 4-yard line as he races up along the far side, and he'll be tripped up right around the 21-yard line. It was Mayberry and Aguilar collaborating on the special teams play, which has been at least on the coverage side here tonight, very, very good. 17 yards on the return. The sophomore Balin Markridge back at quarterback. He will go with the inside handoff as they try to run it straight up the gut, and the Hamilton defense was simply all over it. They have been very strong up front here tonight. David Da Silva, number 5, and probably Garrett Rand and John Overall all in the vicinity there. Not much gain on that play. Second down and 9, and the quick pass is complete to the 28-yard line, but then hit immediately by 35 John Overall and number 25 Luciano Avila. So a quick pass gains about 7. 3rd and 2 here for the Eagles. First possession of this second half as we go to the second half, and Hamilton leading at 29-7. Out of shotgun, 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far. Markridge in trouble and had to unload quickly. Could have been intentional grounding, and what a tremendous job by Mayberry and John Overall. Mayberry, number 2, who already has an interception to his credit here tonight. And so it is 4th down for the Eagles, and they will be punting. Markridge, the quarterback / punter, unloads a pretty decent kick. This one's going to go out of bounds somewhere around the 35 inside Hamilton territory. And with 10-11 left to go here in the third quarter, Hamilton will take over, and they'll take over at the 32-yard line. So a 38-yard punt with no return for Balin Markridge. James Zazinski, who started the game, he threw for a touchdown in that first half, and he comes out getting the start here to start the second half, and the run goes to Ari Johnson, 5'10", 193-pound senior running back. With the guys up front, the starting 5 was, and starting with number 71, Alexander Ward, Collins, Johnstone at center, Hayes, and Hasselgrove. They've done a great job here tonight protecting their quarterback and the run blocking. As Zazinski around the left side, he'll pick up the first down for Hamilton as he is going to be wrapped up defensively at the Husky 46-yard line. First down, Hamilton. So here in the third quarter, the Huskies lead it by a score of 29-7. You're watching our Encore Gamecast here on APN Video Sports. First down and 10, actually move the ball up to the 47. And they will go with the ground attack, run it off tackle left. That'll get Hamilton inside Eagles territory. Not before the tackle was made by Hunter Astaquia, who scored the only points of the game except for their extra point for the Eagles. And he ran one in from 1 yard out on the Eagles' last possession of the first half. Quick screen pass, catching it on the run near the 46. And then somewhere pushed out of bounds, enough for the Hamilton first down and a gain of 7 yards for Rashad Williams, a 6', 190-pound junior running back. First down and 10, ball marked at the 42 of the Eagles. Hamilton with a 29-7 lead. Zazinski handing off and hold the phone. Penalty markers are down, and with Steve Bellis not too happy with his offense right now. That'll be a false start against the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty, moving them back to the 47-yard line. Again, inside Eagles territory, 50-yard line. And now Burke going to work on a toss pitch right. Gets the edge, picks up the first down and a whole lot more. And he is all the way down inside the 5. Looks like he'll be marked down at the 4. 43-yard run for Burke. And that is one of the biggest plays from scrimmage here tonight. He had a 51-yard reception for a touchdown earlier on a touchdown pass from quarterback Travis Lockhart that gave Hamilton a 22-0 lead. So they're trying to add on to a 29-7 lead. The toss pitch running right. Rashad Williams is going to be stopped. Good containment on the outside led by Oscar Mills, a junior linebacker at 6', 205. Goal to go on second down for Hamilton. Sending one man in motion. They will run it left. Johnson, no. They actually give to Rico Tempton, and he'll take it in for the carry and for the touchdown. So Tipton scores from 3 yards out. Dylan Brown in for another extra point attempt, trying to go 4 for 4, and he easily boots that one through. And with the score of 36-7, Hamilton here in the third quarter, looking to go to 1-0 and hopefully start another long win streak. 8:19 left to play. 36-7 Hamilton from Jack Dillard Stadium. We're coming to you on the campus of beautiful O'Connor, Sandra Day O'Connor High School, and Brandon Kersilik boots one into the end zone about a yard or two deep. I get a glad hand from Steve Bellis. Kersilik, the talented wide receiver and kicker, and had a 40 his freshman year in the rain over at Desert Vista. Like a 40, I want to say a 42, 45-yard field goal in that game as a freshman. And here's a dangerous pass to the near side, and Tommy Robinson almost took that one away from Markridge, the quarterback, as it falls incomplete. From the 20-yard line, it's second down and 10. They will not go with the handoff, and Markridge kept it himself, and instead he is going to be dropped for a quarterback sack, and it was Ramiro Rubio, the 6'1", 240-pound down lineman, getting back there for the quarterback sack, and it brings up third and long. All the way back to the 15-yard line, third and 15, Markridge, and throwing, and really under a lot of pressure. I'll tell you, the front four and the box of the defense of Hamilton has been putting pressure on Markridge all day long. True to, as Chroma lets this one go, he will have to pick it up around the 23 of Hamilton and gets a tremendous block. Oh, what a menacing hit about 5 yards upfield. Chroma still on his feet, up across midfield, and he's going to be wrapped up finally near the 47 of the Eagles. Markridge, the quarterback, made the tackle, and seeing a few stars is Jillian Stevens, and I believe that was Robinson who made the tackle. So a 31-yard return for Chroma on the punt return. It sets up first down and 10 from the Eagles' 46-yard line. Travis Lockhart back in. He will complete the pass on a quick screen to Williams on the near side hash marks with 6:50 and counting. 36-7. Hamilton on top here. Second down and about 10 here for the Huskies. They led by as many as 29 to nothing to start the game. With 25 seconds left to go in the first half, O'Connor scored for the first time on a Astaquia 1-yard run. They make a great defensive play here on Burke as 52 and their leading tackler Alex Partridge strikes again. Third and 10 coming up. But then just moments ago, led by a 43-yard run by Burke, Tipton ran it in from 3 yards out, and now a pass over the middle is not going to be caught by Luke Gauthier, who scored the game's first touchdown back at the 7:08 mark in the first, and a big-time hit in the secondary by Oscar Mills thwarts the play. So the incomplete pass brings up a fourth down. So Hamilton 3 and out for the first time in this game. Kersilik with the line of scrimmage, the 46, angling that one towards the far side. Actually ends up staying in the middle of the field. It looked like he was trying to angle it that way, and they will down it near the 7, so about a 39-yard punt. Move it up to the 8, 38 yards, no return, an outstanding punt. Anytime you get it inside the 15, you're doing great. So first down and 10 as the Eagles come out running the ball, sweep it to the far side, power sweep, and that play stopped immediately. Number 34 getting in there, Lattimore Hervey. So Hervey with an outstanding job on defense. Forward progress gives the Eagles a 2-yard gain and facing second down and 8. 36-7, Hamilton leads it in game 1 of the Gridiron campaign. Quick pass, Markridge hooking up for first down yardage. As Stevens makes the catch over the middle, Hervey again, a couple of others in on the play. Jaquan Mayberry, an outstanding cornerback. First down and 10. As they mark the ball near the 24-yard line inside Eagles territory. Markridge, the quarterback, throwing, and it's off the hands of Chroma, and it's into the hands of J.J. Does he have a pick six? He does! J.J. Parsons from 27 yards out. And a pick six, and Hamilton now extends their lead to 42-7. Well, give some credit to Chroma on the play. It was his hands that got up there, deflected that pass, and then J.J. caught that pass that was deflected off the hands of the senior cornerback and safety, or rather defensive back, I should say, and Morris Chroma. Dylan Brown's kick is good, and it's 43-7. What a job by Hamilton here tonight in week one of the high school gridiron campaign. Silik's kick goes out of bounds, and they will take it at the 35-yard line. We got a stop and play, timeout, and Steve Bellis, not too happy with his defense, comes out. Of course, these things tend to happen a lot more in the early stages, and Lattimore Harvey is only a sophomore, still probably learning the system. Offensive coordinator Lane Reynolds. You got Chroma out there, number 24. He's lined up as the cornerback to the far side. To the near side cornerback, Tommy Robinson for Hamilton. They lead it by a score of 43-7, and their run defense has been stellar. And that one almost broken for big yards by the quarterback. Chroma on the tackle of Markridge after a gain of, we'll call it about 5.5. Second down and a long 4. Eagles on the wrong side of a 43-7 ledger. Hamilton scored 15 unanswered points in the first quarter. Here's a run off tackle left. Looked like big 98 got in there. That's Byram Emmanuel. Emmanuel Byram, excuse me. 6'1", 221 pounds. Pass on first down and 10, complete. As they hook up with the infamous number 5. He's shaken up on the play. After a gain of 9, it brings up second down and 1. We're in the third quarter. The Huskies with a 43-7 advantage over the Sandra Day O'Connor Eagles. This time the Eagles try to run it over left side. Noah Barankay, a junior we saw at the JV level, I believe, last year, and he will get them within a yard of a first down. Third down coming up. Third quarter action, Hamilton in total command. Markridge, the quarterback, fires complete to the far side, and that caught ball by Tyson Covington. He's going to be brought down. Looked like Parsons over there. Maybe it was Banashevsky. Nonetheless, it's good for the first down, 7-8 yards on the gain. And now they move the ball inside the Hamilton 40-yard line, marked at the 36. Far hash marks. Inside handoff it goes. And breaking tackle, slicing through the secondary. Banashevsky hog ties and brings him down very close to a first down. And he's going to be about a yard shy of the first down, so it's second down and 1. We're in the third quarter. Hamilton in the lead out of the pistol formation. Markridge back to pass, 3-step drop, lofts it to the far side, a little post pattern, or a fade route. Chroma was all over it. Outstanding coverage on Oscar Mills. Mills, a 6', 205-pounder. Third down for the Eagles, trailing 43-7. They'll run it to the right side. Hamilton strings it out beautifully, and what a tremendous play that time by number 5, David Da Silva. Doesn't get much better than that. A solo tackle on a play that could have went easily for first down yardage. Instead, it's about a yard shy, about 2.5 yards shy of the first down, and it goes for a tackle for loss. What a defensive play by number 5, David Da Silva. And we are heading to the fourth. 43-7 Hamilton. The final period is coming up next on APN Video Sports. Jeff Lowry back here from O'Connor High School. 43-7, Hamilton on top. And a fourth down play here, 4th down and 2.5. Mark Ridge is going for the home run ball. He throws it out of bounds. It's incomplete. And the coverage was tremendous by Tommy Robinson, 5'9", 150-pound corner. Just under 12 minutes left to play here. A few changes on that offensive line, including Rome Geyer at right tackle, number 78. First down and 10, and the quarterback is Zazinski, and he'll come up firing complete to the hash marks near side. That's Anderson. Anderson is all the way up to the 40. He gains 12 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down for Hamilton. Well, our big plays of the game, you can watch it all season long at the Hamilton Huskies website. Here's a run on a sweep to the near side, and boy, Partridge has been, in a word, sensational tonight for the Eagles. Johnny Bailey on the carry, picks up a yard and a half, 2nd down and 8. Hamilton with a 43-7 lead. We're in the final period of play. Zazinski back to pass. Actually, Lockhart is in there. Lockhart throws, and it's off the fingertips, incomplete. Caleb Pitts, a very talented wide receiver. Haven't really seen a whole lot of him in this game, but Caleb, one of those players that was so tremendous at the lower level. Lockhart wanted to run with it and now screens it out to the far side where the catch is going to be made by, I believe that is, we'll say Kyler Burke it is. And Burke will get them about 3 yards shy of the first down, but Kersilik back to punt here. Line of scrimmage, the 49, and he unloads a good one all the way down to the 10. It comes loose. 41-yard punt with about a 1-yard return following the fumble. 10:34 left to play here in regulation. Hamilton 43, the O'Connor Eagles 7. Jeff Lowry back here from the high school in North Phoenix, about 2 miles west of I-17 on Happy Valley Road. O'Connor High School opened up in 2004, and look at this Hamilton defense. They just continue to rise to the occasion, and a big night here for Jeffrey Aguilar, number 6. That is a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down and 12 for the Eagles. Mark Ridge out of shotgun. This has been a quarterback on the run all night long. He throws, and off the hands of number 9, Covington, and he heard the footsteps a-coming. Cambrel White was getting ready to lay down the thunder had he made the catch, and now Hamilton back on defense. A 3rd and long here for the Eagles. The rollout by Mark Ridge, and he will throw, and he will complete the pass up to the 25-yard line. Excellent coverage there. Again, it was White and along with Hervey, and a fine catch there by Tyson Covington. And let's see if that nets them the first down. It does. So first down and 10 for the O'Connor Eagles. We're in the 4th quarter. It's all Hamilton. They scored the first 29 points of the game and currently lead at 43-7. They've had a couple of interceptions in the game as this pass goes incomplete. Coverage applied by Jaquan Mayberry for the Hamilton Huskies, and it's 2nd down and 11. And out of shotgun, and that's where Mark Ridge has been vast majority of the snaps, if not all of them here tonight. He throws on the run, and that ball was nearly picked off. The sophomore 34, Hervey, was in the vicinity. And overall, great defense by the Hamilton Huskies. Leading big here. It's week 1 of the Gridiron Campaign on APN Sports. Mark Ridge to throw on 3rd down, and this time he completes the pass as he hooks up with Oscar Mills, his 3rd catch of the day. Let's see if this gets them how close to the first down. Lane Reynolds, gentleman there on the middle. Steve Bellis, the brain trust. First down and 10, Eagles on the ground. And this is going to net them another first down. And first in there on the tackle was Michael Bowers. Bowers, tremendous job at the JV level the last couple of years. Of course, the freshman and JV levels, I think, combined to lose, 1 game last year. So in pretty good hands. A lot of depth here at Hamilton. Here's a pass play, and broken up on a great timing play by Aguilar as the intended receiver was Tytler to the far side, incomplete around the 37-yard line of Hamilton. So now it is third down. They didn't get the first down on that last run. So now 3rd down and 1, and they will get it this time. Get it across midfield, running straight ahead. And that's a first down for the Eagles to the Hamilton 49-yard line. I believe this is only the 3rd time they have been inside Hamilton territory tonight. And they do have one score. They go with a fly sweep, but a change of direction and a quick hitter right over the middle by number 21 of the Eagles, and he is going to be brought down. Bowers was in there along with one other player, didn't quite catch the number. So a gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. 4th quarter action, Hamilton in total command. Markridge will throw and complete the pass near the 35. Forward progress down to the 31-yard line, and that's a first down. 59 and 23 were in on the tackle. Trevor Jensen, 59. 23, Dean Robb. Made some big plays last couple of years at the lower levels and hoping to get a chance to make a name for himself up here. So Mills with the catch. That's him about 14 yards on the play and a first down. So a good drive here in the makings for the Eagles. Markridge had to take the low snap, dumped it off. Probably should have been dropped. Good pressure. And Jensen, 59, got in there quickly, and it brings up 2nd down, and they may have actually lost a couple of yards on that completed pass. Markridge will send trips to the near side, including Chris Davis at the bottom of your screen. Back to pass, 2-step drop, fires over the middle on a slant, and it's incomplete. A late hit coming in by Hamilton's Bryce Williams, but, well, what can you do? I don't think you can throw a penalty in that situation. That's just one of the dangers of the game. Markridge hit as he throws, and he got drilled big time. 42 got in there. Michael Bowers with lightning-like swiftness, and it brings up 3rd and long for the Eagles, trailing Hamilton here in the 4th quarter, 43-7. About 5 minutes left to play here, maybe a little less. Back to pass. Markridge rolling out to the near side, and now will dump it off as he finds Berenique, and he will slice his way up towards the 25, the 30-yard line. And once again on the tackle, the sophomore 34, Hervey. So 5 minutes, 21 seconds on the clock. And Hamilton will take over on downs as the O'Connor Eagles failed to gain the line. 1st down and 10 from the 30. Quick screen pass out to Williams, and Williams is going to be pushed out of bounds after a 4-yard pickup. Good coverage by Mills. Yvonne Yakin was also in on the play that time for the Eagles of O'Connor. Sandra Day O'Connor, Supreme Justice out of Arizona, and this high school named after her. Give you some of the guys up front. James Terry, 62, lead blocking. Kevin Corman, 63. Looks like 75. Brad Pauley is in there, a 6'2", 272-pounder. Timeout on the field. Hamilton with a 43-7 lead here as we come back to live action. 3rd down, 3rd and about 4. Ball resting at the 36. Lockhart, quick screen to the near side, and not much there. In fact, maybe a loss on the play. Tremendous defense by Bowen, number 2. So Kersilik out for another punt. Well, the stats say this is his 2nd punt of the night. I believe this is his 3rd punt, because he had one for 38 yards and he had one inside the 10, and he got hit. And I'll tell you, that's the last thing that, well, not only the Kersilik family wants to see, but you don't want to lose an all-out weapon in Kersilik on a punt play in a 43-7 ball game. So the pressure forced him to kind of shank that one out of bounds, and he actually still got about 18 yards on the kick, so not too bad. And look at the fine defense turned in here. That was 97 leading the charge, Tristan Phillips. They lose 6 on the play, 2nd and 16. They'll keep it on the ground, running it to the far side. Again, Trevor Jensen in on the play. Good pursuit by Ian Lefebvre. As Morris Chroma, one of the senior leaders, and Donovan Ross now checking in. Donovan Ross made some impressive plays at the freshman level as a running back. I mean, he used to run over guys at that level. Handoff inside, and Michael Bowers. I'll tell you what, Michael Bowers doing a fine job. This is still O'Connor's first team out there. And Bowers has been making plays ever since he came into the ball game. So now it brings up 4th down and 1. Eagles going for it. Back to pass, Markridge showing off a very strong arm. Had a wide open receiver and he dropped the ball. Julian Stevens. And I think he sensed that he had a touchdown there and he took his eye off the ball. So Hamilton taking over, 1st down and 10 at midfield. Steve Bellis, what a job this guy has done since becoming the head coach of this program back in 2006. We mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Steve has 103 victories against only 9 losses. He has sent his team to the state title in each of those 8 seasons except for one time, and he has won 5 titles. The other 2 belong to, of course, John Wren, who started the program, went to ASU, and started the Perry football program as their athletic director. Lockhart with a quick hitter to the near side and a nice job of running, making something out of nothing with 17, Johnny Bailey for the Hamilton Huskies. And I think John Wren is still with ASU under Coach Graham's staff over there. 3rd down, Hamilton Huskies. It's 43-7 Huskies here. We're in the 4th quarter. As we are winding down week number 1, we'd like to thank all of you for joining us here today. Good job blocking up front. Rome Geyer, 78 in there. 4th down and 1. Lockhart will hand off as the give goes to Ernesto Mauricio, a senior getting some playing time. And with 3 seconds left to go, 2, 1, that's it. The ball game is over. The zeros are on the board. And here in week number 1, Hamilton is victorious with a 43-7 victory over O'Connor. This has been a presentation of APN Video Sports. Jeff Lowry saying so long, everybody.